when the movie came out, I'm in a fucking Paramount movie. My mother's reaction to the movie, she goes to the premiere in New York. I'm in California. She goes to a New York premiere of this movie. She calls me up, her comment, remember I told you, the only thing she ever said positive to me was, you have nice legs. That still today is the only thing, because her comment on anything she's seen me in, any television show, any movie, anything, is the same all the time, and it's this. So what'd you think, Mom? Yeah, your head didn't look too big in that. Your head didn't look too big. Your head didn't look too big in that. Because in Little League, I had a big head in Little League. I never could get like a cap that fit.
Johnny, tu n'es pas un ange. Ne crois pas que je te dérange. Jour et nuit, je pense à toi, toi qui te souviens de moi au moment où ça.
Could you open up the cigars?
Et quand revient le matin, tu t'endors.
I just want to buy a cigar and leave. Just real fast. I know, okay.
This is call the police for you.
No, I know. Okay. You know, Bob, I can't listen to what you tell me to do. Because you tell me to light the cigar. Not the right time to light the cigar. I should light the cigar when I want to light the fucking cigar. I wish you wouldn't whisper like that. That really fucks me up.
I'm just telling him about it.
Yeah, I know, but that fucks me up.
Johnny.
Just give me a minute. I'm not ready quite ready to rock and roll yet. All right, come on in, fellas. Oh, yeah. Well, it was stupid to turn the TV on the first one.
Is that better for
a
you?
cigar earlier. Watch. Get. He's like he protects me from myself.
Just take 6. Take 6, John's apartment.
I was married once. That's the only thing. Like my alcoholism cost me my wife. It cost me an agent. I hit an agent in the mouth and all that bullshit. But I don't give a shit about that. But it was bad. And sit, Sammy. Don't be like that with me. Give me a kiss. But this was before that. And what happened was she was from Sweden. And she was in this, newly in LA, and she wanted to go to the San Diego Zoo. So I rent a car, we go to the zoo, and you got to be careful with the San Diego Zoo because we went on a very hot day. So it was like all the animals were asleep. So basically you go to the zoo and everything you're looking at is fucking laying down there like fucking comatose. Like, oh, that's a Bengal tiger. But really the thing's just laying there like a fucking rug. That's a fucking giraffe. Whatever the fuck, everything was asleep. All right, it was really hot. So I rented the car, right, in the valley in North Hollywood. And it was a Sunday when I had to bring it back. Well, the rental car place was closed except for you drop the car off and you drop the keys in. Because when we got back, it was like getting nearly dark, right? So I had to drop the car off there, and then I had to take a bus to get back over to this side of the hill, right? And this is a true story. This is what happens. I drop the car off. We go to a bus stop. It's near this park in North Hollywood. And I'm standing there. And, my wife-to-be is from Sweden. She's not from New York. She's like having a great time. It's LA. She's like listening to the birds. What I'm doing is scoping a fucking guy who's like a fucking homeless dude about 40 yards due north of me, who is staring a fucking hole right through my fucking head. He is looking at me like he wants to fucking kill me. Like he cannot fucking stand me. He's got like a old jeans jacket on and a beer in his hand. He's just crazed, hate in his eye, directed directly at me, okay? She's oblivious to this. So I figure, well, this guy must think that I'm somebody else. So I'm gonna speak to this guy so he can hear my voice, so we can get, we can change the picture. So I say to him, excuse me, do you know if there's still buses that come through here? Like that. I want to make sure. I speak to him in like a generic voice, so I don't maybe hit the voice of the guy that he thinks I am. So I go, do the buses still run this late through here? Okay. And this fucking guy his expression does not change. It actually intensifies. okay? And he looks at me, and I swear to God, it felt like he wanted to just fucking sleep out of his skin and fucking strangle me to death. And he looks at me and he goes, I don't like you, okay? Seriously, it's not funny, Nolan. He goes, I don't like you, okay? That's what he says to me, but with the most hate, more hate than I just showed you, real fucking intense hate. He simply says, I don't like you. And Nolan, my answer to this man was the only thing in my life that was 100% pure. It was reflex. It had no gray area. There was no thought to it. I didn't create it in my head. I didn't have time to think, oh, what am I going to answer to him? Like when I just asked him for bus directions. My fucking response to this dude was fucking a reflex. It was a reflex action. It's only happened once in my life. He said, I don't like you. And I said, I know what you mean.
Johnny, tu n'es pas un ange. Johnny, Johnny, si tu étais plus galant. Johnny, Johnny, je t'aimerais tout autant. Johnny.
I'm only, I mean, I just want you guys to understand. I wish I'd cleaned the place up. It's nothing against Brent or Greg, but I just want to keep a limited amount of people into this shithole as possible.